Welcome to Bird's Garage, and this is part 7 of 280ZX Survival. Last week, we got the car running, but part 7 is going to be about getting it moving.
Alright, so the rats just keep on giving us surprises. This is one of the transmission cooler lines right here. We started the car up and I was looking underneath it and saw some transmission fluid dripping out of it, and we took the skid plate off, and yeah, this is it. So yeah, they're great. I love rats. They're so nice. They keep on giving us all these special little prizes. So we're gonna replace this line, and hopefully there's nothing else that we find, but you know how that works. What is it? What happens?
Another problem happens.
You fix one and another one happens. Yep. So yeah, we'll get that fixed and we'll be back again. So we got the transmission fluid put in it. It was about 4 quarts low, so it did actually have about 1.5 quarts in it still. So we didn't let it all run out. But now, cameraman, I want you to go around to the back.
Okay.
And we're gonna see if the tires move.
Alright.
If the tires move, that means the transmission engages in gear. So just check on that one over there, probably.
This tire?
Yeah. Right. And then let me know if you see it, the tire moving.
Alright. Yeah, it's moving. Yes. It's moving again.
Alright, that means that we got positive engagement of the transmission, so it's actually going to move today. We have to fix the brake master cylinder. We got to put a new one on it because the one that we had in it, I went to step on the brakes and they were like solid. I pushed a little bit harder and I think I just broke the seal on the master cylinder. Maybe the piston or something just isn't working anymore. So we're going to do that. We got to bleed the brakes, and this thing fixing to be moving now. Alright, master cylinder's replaced. We have brake pads, new calipers on all 4 corners of the car now. We bled the brakes. I did a little bit of wrap to clean that big old mess up again. I think it's good enough for now, at least. We have everything pretty much done on the car that we need to get done to get this thing moving. So now we are going to take care of all of this junk that's grown up in the way. So we're gonna get I guess like a little fast forward thing.
Yeah, probably.
Whatever they call that, a video montage, or what do they call it?
That works. Video montage?
Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna get that going so y'all get to see it. I think they call it time lapse.
Oh yeah, time lapse.
Yeah, time lapse. We're doing a time lapse. How about that? Yeah, do a time lapse so y'all can watch us do this. So we'll get it all set up and we'll get started on it.
Sounding of 3 AM and no escape.
think we're good enough to try and get this thing pulled out of here now. Cleared off enough for me at least.
Alright, we just got back and here we are. We're gonna try to move the car. We got the car out. This thing's driving.
Alright, so first attempt at driving it down the road. Let's see. I've got to do something about that door chime thing because that thing's driving me crazy. initial drive. Whew, that was bad. Alright, we got the car home. And of course the first thing I wanted to do, now that we got it home, was actually climb underneath it and look at it. See how everything looks. This little grill here, it's in pretty bad shape. We're gonna see what we can do with that later. For right now, we're gonna be changing the oil. And let's see what it looks like. Honestly, doesn't look too bad under here. We got some kind of I don't know what the one is, but you know, the rats thought that was a good idea to keep here. Sounds about like them. So back here is the drain plug. It's the largest drain plug in the world, 22 millimeter. Might have to do this without the camera on the tripod. Of course, I picked the wrong wrench up. There's the correct wrench. Okay, now let's get this on there. That's a huge drain plug. And it's old black oil. Not sure how much oil it takes, so we got 6 quarts worth of 10W40. Hopefully that's how much it takes. If not, we can run to the store and get more. This is just one of those oil changes you do just to get fresh oil in it and then change it again after about 500 miles, so it doesn't make that big of a difference. But once we get this drained out, I'll show you the oil filter also. Now, one thing we did when we were getting to the transmission hose that the rat ate into, we did take the pan off that was down here, and we're just going to keep it off for right now. One thing that I see is right here, the mount for the sway bar looks like it's missing a bolt, and it's just hanging out here. So we'll have to get a bolt and I guess a new bushing for the sway bar, for this one looks pretty bad. I can get it off one-handed. Yeah. Probably a good idea to go ahead and, yeah, that's broke pretty bad, so that'll be on the list. And I think we're pretty much fine with the oil now. Get this huge drain plug back in. What if it was a normal thing back then to have the largest drain plugs that they could fit on a vehicle? Alright, now let's see if we can see the oil filter. Oh yeah, there it is right there. Yeah, 9/10 of 05, and I wrecked the car in October of 05. So yeah, that's about I'd bet you it wasn't even 1,000 miles on that oil. And I'm going to use a strap wrench, one-handed. I'm going to use a strap wrench to get this off, because there's no telling how hard this is going to be to get off. do one hand. All right, now I think those are pretty tight. Yeah, that looks pretty gross. I don't know if y'all can see it. I can't for sure, so yeah. We'll get the new one on, and then we'll get to the top side and start putting some oil in it. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad underneath here. Gonna need a new belt for sure. See where the rat chewed into that too. But I was gonna replace the belts anyway. I'm not gonna run 20-year-old belts on it. Alright, we got the oil drain to the new filter on. So now I'm gonna put some oil in it. This 10W40 is dark, just coming out of the bottle. I'm going to do 5 quarts to begin with, and then we'll see. Yeah, I saw on the sticker they put 10W30 in when I had it changed back in 05, but the recommendation was show a 10W40 for the climate that I'm in, so I think 10W40 is better for a turbo anyway. So we got the oil done now. We'll back it up, park it on level ground, and then we're going to check it out and see how much more we got to put in it. But it'll probably only be a couple more ounces worth, might be 5.5 quarts total, but we'll see.
Like and subscribe for more parts. If you like it, just comment down below.